Hey guys, this is Apple Gamer 24/7. I'm here to give you guys just the intro video today. I just want to say I'm sorry to iShareGifts and the rest of the IG360 staff. I'm sorry guys, I haven't been receiving any or replying to any tweets or emails or anything. The reason was because I was sick. I had an infection. And I'm still sick a little bit, but not as bad. So I'm able to move around and actually get some work done. So I'm actually happy about that. So I'm sorry to the staff that this video is coming so late. I know it's been 3 weeks since I had the project from iShareGifts to review, but since I was sick, I was I was sort of had to push back the review dates for these particular products. So what I did is I took all three products and I had the notes all set up for the reviews. I just said why not combine all three products into one big video instead of uploading three separate videos. So so that's basically what I did, and I'm sorry guys if I cough a lot during these videos. I'm still pretty sick, so I can't really help it. But also, I do want to say I'm sorry to iShareGifts. Really sorry. Throughout this video, I was looking at the budget gadgets post on IG360 because that's what I had on my screen at the time. Because I was reading some stuff that other people posted, mainly me because I've been posting stuff lately, and I came across the budget gadgets. I'm like, all right, this is these are the people that sent me that stuff. So I'm thinking, all right, I'll just say thank you to them. But no, it's actually iShareGifts. So I just want to say I'm sorry. In the video editing process, I will be switching or putting little annotations saying that this came from iShareGifts, not Budget Gadgets. It was my mistake. So I'm really sorry about that. So anyway, guys, enough with the mistakes and the update. I will have a more detailed update video on my personal channel, on my Apple Gamer 24/7 channel regarding my sickness. I'll probably put a video right here, video annotation, so you guys can go check that out. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the review, and I will see you guys later. Alright, so the first item I'm reviewing from my stuff that I received from Budget Gadgets is the Angry Birds Gear 4 case. This is a bumper style case that Gear 4 has made for the iPhone 4 that is Angry Birds focused. So it's a great item for any Angry Birds fan. If you're a big fan of the iOS game, this is a must-have pickup for you. I also see this as a collectible item. So if you don't want to use this case, if you just want to collect them because you have a collection going, the box art is pretty unique to the case, and you can just collect them all and have all the Angry Birds on a shelf or something. So if you're a big Angry Birds fan, this is also a good collectible item. On this side of the phone, as you can see, you got your volume rocker and your profile switcher. These are really accessible. I had no problems taking my phone off of vibrate or switching the volume on a track for a song. It's just feels they're just really accessible. Yeah. The next one is that it also feels the back material of this Angry Bird on the back. It does feel matte, so it does attract a lot of fingerprints as you guys probably can see. You can see quite a few fingerprints if you look hard enough, and it also has the Angry Birds logo on the bottom. But on the inside of the case, it is sort of like a soft material, so you're not gonna like damage your phone in any way. So it does keep the phone pretty well protected, but if you drop it from a good certain height, it does probably gonna crack the case. So that's something to think about if you're gonna be working in an environment that you possibly could drop your phone. It comes off easy. All you gotta do to remove your iPhone 4 out of this case is take your fingernail and just pry the case off. So you just basically gotta do that, and then your phone comes right off, and you can switch cases or do whatever you want with them. But sorry guys, I'm still sick. Also, the case can also come off easy in the pocket. I have many times when I heard the case I actually had my phone fall out of my case, and I'm worried about dropping it. So there's just a little more plastic around here. I think your phone would be more secure, but that's just in my opinion. It still feels loose when you put your phone in. To me, it still feels loose in a few places, especially on this side right here, in the middle. Still feels pretty loose to me. So that's something to keep in mind if you're considering to buy this case. So yeah, that's basically about it. My overall review of this particular case is a solid 8. This case works really well. If you're a big Angry Birds fan, I suggest you pick this up. This is a perfect starting case because you don't have to worry about any screen protectors, even though it comes with one. If you want a screen protector, it does come with one. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning. But this is a really, really good, solid first iPhone case if you're in the market for it. But also, if you want to get a more protected case to protect your headphone jack and maybe some other buttons on the phone, I do recommend the in-case slider or the spec candy shell. So this is a good starting out iPhone case. Basically works as a bumper but with Angry Birds on the back. Alright guys, the stuff I received from Budget Guys, this is probably the second thing I received. This is the Pixel Skin PS3 says SY260 style case. This is a iOS game case to give you a little more handling when you're playing games. So this is basically what this is used for. It's perfect for playing any fighter iOS games such as Street Fighter 4 or Mortal Kombat. I believe that's on iOS as well. So if you want to play any games, this is probably the best case to use. When you put your phone in like I have, it does not feel, it feels heavy, but it's not heavy enough that you're going to drop it. But I do see the silicone getting loose as if you're playing a driving game and you were to turn this way and your finger got over, you will take the silicone off. So it is still pretty loose even though the phone's in there. It's a universal input, so no matter which way you have to play a game, some games you require that you have to hold it this way or the opposite way, but it does give you two profile access points on either side, so it does give you a little more flexibility depending on which way you're going to use. The case feels nice in the hand. I don't feel like this case is going to fall out at any time. I feel like this is a good solid case. If I was playing a game, I'm not going to drop my phone that easily. It's universal input like I said. There's no full dock connector. You do get this thing, but I don't call this a full dock connector. I just call this a space. But it is pretty hard if you have one of those fat 30-pin connectors to get that in there. But other than that, it's not a big deal. There's no sleep wake button slot. Again, you get this space, but I don't really call this. I don't think this is very useful to anybody. I think Budget Guy just needs to put a full sleep wake button slot plus a headphone jack spot, because it is really hard to get some headphones that are curved a little bit with their input jacks out of this case, and it is a little hard to press the button. So that's just one thing that needs to be improved. And also, the volume rocker switches are very hard to get to. They're very hard to get to, so you have to like snap your finger in there and try to get your profile switcher in there. So it is really hard to get the profile switcher changed on either jack. And also the worst part about this is if I wanted to keep this case on, but I wasn't playing a game, I can't use this in portrait mode that well. So I have to always use this in landscape. So if you're just going to be gaming on your iPhone all the time, I would keep this case on. But if you're just going to take it out and make some phone calls, I wouldn't use this. I would actually put the Angry Birds case back on that I reviewed a few minutes ago. So yeah, so what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to I might put it in already, but I'm not really sure because I haven't edited this video yet. I might put a clip of me playing Street Fighter 4 with this case on, but I'm not really sure yet, so just look in the video and you'll probably see me giving a little demo of this case. Alright guys, the last thing I'm reviewing from Budget Gadgets is this iPhone 4 slash Droid slash BlackBerry stand. It also doubles as a USB hub, so I think this is a really good resting plus show you device. No matter if you have an iPhone, Droid, or BlackBerry, I think this is a really good place if you don't want to put your iPhone on a or Droid on a table. And so yeah, that's one thing. Also, the material that your phone sits on is this pink material right here. It is very soft, so you're not gonna worry about getting any scratches or anything like that on your phone. It's just gonna be a really nice fit, and it's not gonna scratch your phone up too much. I only have scratches from this normal wear and tear on my device, but other than that, this stand does not force any new scratches on your phone. It also doubles as a USB hub. You get 2 ports here and 2 ports here. You also got a power port on the back for any devices that use any more power, like a external hard drive or any type of video equipment that does use a lot of external power. So you do get that. So it does have some useful functionality. It does not come with a power cord though for the power port. Again, if you look on the back, you do get a power port, but you don't get a DC 5-volt 800 milliamp hour connector to it, so you can't really use the power functionality. I know if this is just a review sample and you need to provide your own cord, or Budget Gadgets forgot the pack me one, but in the retail version of this stand, you do need to have a DC jack, so you can use the functionality of the power port. So other than that, you can't really use that. That's sort of a waste, I think, to have that. You cannot have a case on your phone, so no matter if you have an Angry Birds case or a in-case slider or every case you have on your phone, you can't use it. It weighs the stand down, so you can't really use it with a case. You can only use it bare with no case on. But if you but I do like to see in the next revision of this to have it make it more heavier, so you can use different style cases, no matter if it's an Angry Birds case like I have here, or my favorite case, in-case slider for iPhone 4. It would be useful if I could keep those cases on instead of taking them off, storing them, and then when I'm ready to leave or go do something, I have to put the case back on and use my device. I would like to have it so I could keep the case on and not worry about that stuff. It is also hard to plug a relatively fat 30-pin connector. If you guys remember from the iPod Touch, no, not the iPod Touch, the iPod Video 5G, they do come with the fat 30-pin connectors. So it will be hard if you have one of those for your device around, especially if you're an iPhone user, to plug this in. But if you have an Android phone or a BlackBerry, I believe they use mini USB or micro USB. So you won't have any problems plugging in your devices via that way. But if you're an iPhone user, the 30 pins are going to be hard to get in. What I usually do is I usually use one of the side USB ports and I run it through and it comes up like this. So it does charge that way, but I don't really use the stand that much. I mainly just request it so I can have another USB hub. But other than that, it's actually a really nice product if you need it. Also, the stand feels pretty cheap. I mean, if you press down hard enough, you will break it. That's one thing I've noticed, especially when I took it out of the box. I was taking it out, and I do notice it does feel quite cheap. This right here is not actual real chrome, it's actually just paint. And this right here is like the soft material, like I said. But most of the ports, if you take your USB port hard enough, you might crack the bezel. So that's one thing that I noticed. It does feel really cheap. And with enough force, I'm not going to attempt this on camera, but enough force, you will possibly break the stand. So if you're going to be vigorously taking your phone out, if you're in a hurry and you need to take your phone out, you will possibly break your stand. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Sorry about the coughing, as I said in the beginning clip, and I hope you guys like this video. See you later.